No, yep, we are. I got a notification.
Yeah, no, we are. We definitely are. Oh man, you guys got to make sure to put your phones on mute because I feel
Mine's
like
always on
we're
mute.
gonna. Well, no, I don't. I'm pretty sure we've had an issue with you.
No, mine is always on mute. Every single
I don't
time.
think so. Then it must have been Mike. I remember someone. But mine's on fucking full blast right now. I know someone. One of us, not me. One of us, not me. One of us, not. That is not.
You're narrowing it down very far.
One of us that is not a minority had an issue with their phone. I mean, I'm not pointing any fingers or anything, but I'm just saying, bro.
Come on,
it's
Mike.
off. It's off. Okay?
What, are we live?
We are live, my friend.
Okay.
We are back again, back in the saddle again. Who sang that song? Back in the saddle. I don't know. Anyway, we're back, man. Saturday. What a fucking bunch of fights on Saturday. You know what the craziest thing about Saturday was?
Isn't that a Aerosmith song? Back in the saddle again.
Back. I don't know who it is. It's like one of those raspy, like.
It's Aerosmith, isn't it?
Is it Aerosmith or
Probably.
is it AC/DC?
Probably AC/DC.
It could be either one. Interchangeable.
You're the white guy. What
Yeah,
is
man.
it? Come on.
Isn't this like your forte? I'm like stereotypically should be really into like some sort of Latin American. What is the Mexicans? What is the Pitbull? What does he sing? Reggaeton.
Reggaeton. Oh.
Yeah, and then Dan's probably really into techno. We're going off a stereotype.
Kind of do like techno. Not gonna lie.
Drum and bass. No, actually, I think that's what you're. Well, point is, Saturday there was a lot of fucking fights and a lot of shit happened. And you know what's crazy about this past Saturday, aside from all of the big, upsets, if you would call them, or just results overall. This guy, look at this fucking rookie.
This is not my goddamn laptop.
Hey man, I do not want to hear excuses.
I muted it.
Okay, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say you can figure this out.
Do not want to hear excuses about that. Anyways, the point is, no one else is probably gonna watch this fucking pay-per-view, or nobody else watched the pay-per-view. I guarantee there's probably like 200,000 buys, which sucks because the pay-per-view was fucking legit.
It was pretty good.
I thought it was the pay-per-view portion was good. I thought it was well worth the money. The fights were fantastic. I was completely satisfied. So we're gonna go ahead and cover 227, UFC 227. We're gonna go ahead and cover the new Bellator welterweight tournament matchups that they announced. The fights aren't for like a couple months, something like that, 2 months. But we're definitely gonna talk about those matchups, and then we're also gonna talk about our boy Cajun Johnson. How we talked about it briefly, I think last week or week before, that he's might gonna get cut. He's not getting cut exactly, but there's definitely something there.
Punishment worse than getting
cut.
Yeah,
there's something definitely up there. But yeah, let's go ahead and touch into the fights and really get the ball rolling. This past weekend, I thought it was like an up and down card overall, right? I mean, I think that's fair to say. Some good finishes, some fights were kind of sluggish. Even that girl fight or that women's fight on the main pay-per-view card, but there were some good, exciting moments. We're gonna touch on the exciting ones. First up on the docket, Marlon Vera.
The Vera's holding it down,
Dude. The Vera's holding it down.
That was impressive.
My cousin, my 17th string cousin, came in and made some shit happen, dude.
He destroyed my cousin.
Yeah, he definitely destroyed. Wooly G. Buren. That does not sound like he'd be your cousin.
It's like an Asian guy mixed with like a German guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. But he came in on 2 weeks' notice, fighting in L.A. Marlon Vera currently lives in L.A. And man, he looked pretty good. I'd like to say he didn't look like a world beater, but I feel like that's kind of where he's at, right? He'll have like flashes of greatness and then just kind of like stagnant. Like he'll just be like flatline. And I feel like that's like that's what we can come to expect.
Well, do you know where he trains?
Yeah, he trains at a good gym. He doesn't train at a bad gym. He trains at a good gym.
What gym is that?
So he trains at 10th Planet Irvine, and then Team Oyama, which is also in Irvine. Oyama's got a history of good fighters. I mean, he had Tito Ortiz under his belt. He had Rampage Jackson under his belt. Ian McCall. A bunch of great strikers overall. I just put Tito Ortiz in the great strikers category.
Yeah.
Forgive me right there. But a bunch of good fighters in general with a good history come out of that camp. So he's coming from a good camp. But like I said, up and down, this is one of his ups. If you look at his record, I mean, he's got some good wins. He's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's won his last 4 out of 6, which is not bad. It's not bad, especially considering you're in the UFC. And the people he lost to, John Lineker, top 3 in the division.
Yeah, I remember that. He actually had a good fight with him.
And that was a very good fight. And then Douglas Silva DeAndre. I don't actually remember that fight all too well, but I do remember the John Lineker fight, and that was a close one. He hung in there. I wouldn't say it was close, but
it wasn't close, but like
Lineker, it was competitive.
You would think Lineker, being a destroyer, would have been able to roll through a guy who was last minute replacement, wasn't he?
I think that was one of the fights where he had it actual. I think he actually does better when he is a short notice last minute replacement, because he knocked out Brad Pickett and he destroyed Brian Kelleher. Both of those were late replacements, and this last one was on 2 weeks. I honestly think he does better when he doesn't have time to prepare, which is, I mean, just people are weird like that sometimes. Maybe it's a mental thing. I don't know. Got to kind of figure it out. I gotta hit my cousin up on, we got a text because we're on a texting because we're cousins. No, we're not. But anyway, he looked good. I mean, I would say what's next for him, but I feel like we just really need to kind of wait for a fight to fall out and just throw him in there. Yeah. That's basically what we need to do with the guy. Okay, question for you guys. Do we know anything about the guy he beat? Wuliji, W-U-L-I-J-I, Buren. And have you heard of him before this fight?
I think it requires, like, at least with the Asian fighters with the Asian names, it requires twice as many of viewings of them fighting for it to stick, because the name. Think about it.
Racist.
To dawn on some fucking racist.
Well, like, right no, that's not racist. Like, that's what sticks with you is like their name.
I gotta see him a couple times so I can differentiate him from the rest of the Asians.
Wow, Mike, I thought you were different. Wow, that's
I thought you don't see color, Mike. Yeah, what happened to that?
Good to know.
Who he is? Now look at your computer. What was the last time he fought?
I don't fucking know.
He lost against Rolando Dai.
You know he lost to Ivory's uncle?
Yeah.
Dude, the man of the Philippines. Dude, that guy is like
everybody remembers Rolando Dai because the name's easy.
Yeah, Rolando and then Dai. Like, you die. I don't know.
Dude, this dude's getting cut. It's all good.
Waluigi?
No. Oh, what?
His name is fucking Waluigi. I was looking at it.
Let's just call him Buren.
No, I like Waluigi, like the fucking Super Mario Brothers character.
Oh, that dude's Mongolian. Holy shit.
Is he Mongolian?
Inner Mongolian.
How many fucking Mongolians have you seen fight in the octagon? Is he the only Mongolian in the octagon? I think that probably is like an actual statistic, like an actual thing.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, yeah, he might get cut. Who knows? But yeah, Chito Vera or Marlon Vera looked pretty good. Entertaining fight, back and forth. He ended up getting a knockout. Beautiful body shot. Me and Dan were actually watching that upstairs.
That was sexy.
He got him with a double body shot. Yeah. So he goes left hook to the liver, which does nothing, and then you could see his opponent kind of cover up, and then he slips the elbow and lands right in the middle of the solar plexus. I think just knocks the wind out of him.
I think it was like almost like a lower uppercut. To the gut.
Mid-sternum, maybe?
Yeah, like,
I don't know. Dude.
Yeah,
it was a weird
It was
spot.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was
Very
great
nice.
technique. His striking definitely looked a lot better than last time, I think, too. I think he's making steady improvements, and I think he's going to be around for a while. I think he's like 25 years old, too, which is super young.
You could say it was very nice.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Oh, fuck.
Things could be worse.
It was very nice. That was the very first fight in the fight pass prelims. The main card or main fight on the fight pass prelims was actually I kind of knew it was going to be good. I didn't know how it was going to go.
Alex Perez and Jose Torres?
That's the one.
Well, no, I thought you were talking Brett Johns right here. Okay, you're talking the last fight of the fight pass.
Fight pass prelims, okay. Yeah. So Alex Perez and Jose, if you would excuse me, Mike. Okay. Alex Perez and Jose Torres. It was a good fight, and I kind of saw it coming in. And by good fight,
it was a good round. It was a good round.
Thank you for clarifying that. By good fight, I mean good round. Alex Perez comes in, tough guy, good record, and Jose Torres is one of those guys that had a lot of hype behind him because he had an extensive amateur record, and he was a 2-division champion in Titan FC. But Alex Perez is no joke, dude. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 fights in the UFC, and he's got a hell of a streak going on. He's 21-4. His last 2 losses were Jared Papazian. I don't know if you guys know who that guy is, but he's fucking tough. And that was in 2016, 2 years ago. He's on a fucking roll. I knew when this fight was booked, I was like, there's going to be fireworks. And it delivered. Alex Perez, constant pressure.
Jose Torres needed Edmund in his corner. Like, head movement. They said he got hit like 120 times in that first round.
In one round.
Yeah, he just kept getting like the combos just kept coming.
And the thing is, too, like, he has come out and said, like, what I find to be a weird comment, he's like, I'm the flyweight division's Justin Gaethje. I need to get beat up to make shit happen. That is terrible. Like, you don't crown yourself the flyweight, the anything Justin Gaethje. Like, there should only be one. Fuck, man. But he took a beating. I was like, maybe he's gonna turn on. Nope, never got a chance to turn on. He got worked.
Yeah,
he got worked.
He's not won a minute of it. Well, he's won seconds of his UFC career, but he's literally not won a minute. He didn't win any of the first fight.
The first fight? Yeah, talking to the mic, dude.
He didn't win any of the first fight. He got slammed, and somehow the guy that slammed him got KO'd. And then from that point on, he won the fight, which is like 5 seconds.
Yeah, so he basically won his fight by his opponent beating himself, essentially, is what happened in that first fight. And the second fight...
at no point was he ahead either.
At no point was... I think there were some moments, but I don't think it was anything of note. It was anything spectacular. But this fight, I mean, it was just from the beginning a fucking beatdown. You're good. It was just a beatdown. No chance to breathe from given to him by Alex Perez. And this is another one of those guys. Same camp as Marlon Vera. 10th Planet, Irvine, I believe. And he's also with Colin Oyama.
I thought Marlon Vera was up in like New Jersey with...
Marlon Vera? You're thinking Marlon Moraes.
You're right, yes.
Yeah, Marlon Vera. We're talking about my cousin. My third string cousin, dude. Come on.
Wow, he's getting all the ethnic people mixed up.
I can't keep ethnic names.
Oh, they're
Jim Smith.
They're brown.
Ronnie Browns or...
Oh, shit. Yeah, right. Any fucking German people? Oh, yeah, I know all of them. No problem.
Dennis Seaver. Look, it's that easy. That's a name right there.
Dennis Seaver. Come on. Marlon Vera bullshit. Oh, come on. Oh, man. But yeah, Alex Perez looked fucking good, man. And, he's in the UFC. He's got a fight, a good streak going on in the UFC. I think it's time to give him some like good name opposition. I mean, there's not much as far as depth goes in the flyweight division, but he's got 4 wins in the UFC. I think it's time. 4 wins within, I think, 1 year too. Let me double check that real quick. Let's see. No, it's within 2 years. Late last year, and then it's four fights within 1 calendar year.
Yeah, that's
365 days. That's a lot.
That's like almost Donald Cerrone level.
That is getting up there. That's a lot. 1 fight per quarter. Let's take a look. I don't think he's ranked, man. Nope, not ranked. I think you could make an argument to go ahead and have him fight someone. Ulka Sasaki, Tim Elliott. Him versus Tim Elliott would be spectacular.
Dude, Tim Elliott would make any fight good.
Him and Ben Nguyen. Ben Nguyen would be a very good fight. Dustin Ortiz, who also just won recently, that would be a really good fight. I think the one to make is either him, Alex Perez, and Tim Elliott, or him and Alex Perez and Ben Nguyen. Those are 2 excellent matchups to go ahead.
That's good.
Fireworks, people will get excited. And with the big changes that have happened with the flyweight division, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But this will be more blood coming in and more contenders being brewed up for the new champion that we've got at the top of the division. Anything else you guys got on Alex Perez or Jose? First off, I fucking hate this guy's nickname. Jose Shorty Torres. What the fuck, man? Shorty?
It's not cool, man. Not cool.
People, these guys need help sometimes. Moving up on the card, we can go ahead and you wanted to talk about. Who do you want to talk about? Because
the fight of the night was the Pikey versus
Brett Johns and Pedro Munoz.
Yeah,
solid fucking fight.
Never mind.
Well, that vibration?
Yes,
that was me. Did you hear that?
Goddamn hypocrite.
I couldn't. Hey man, I couldn't even hear it.
Goddamn hypocrite.
I couldn't hear it here, so we're good.
The people were disturbed.
I don't think the people. If I can't hear it in my headphones, they can't hear it anywhere else, man. Come on.
On.
Anyway, see that me putting my phone down was louder. Anyway, Brett Johns and
worse than a phone call.
Stepping away from the mic, worse than a phone call. Brett Johns and Pedro Munoz. Hell of a fucking fight. Pedro Munoz is legit. Brett Johns would not go away. Would just not taking no for a fucking answer. It was just,
he was about to just amputate that leg and
Dude.
hobble at him with one leg.
And like, maybe it's because he's he's got such fair skin, but there was definitely some redness. And there was definitely some hobbling. He got helped out of the cage. Once he got, they announced it. I felt like they were carrying him the entire time, and I saw a video of him being like carried from the steps all the way out to the backstage. He got that leg beat up, but did not relent, man. It was, I mean, you gotta give it up to Brett Johns a little bit. Yes, he lost. He ended up losing the decision, and then a couple of the judges gave him one round, which I think is fair. But
Which round?
30-26, 29-28, 29-27.
I was gonna say, like, there's 30-26s in there.
There was one 30-26. So two judges gave him a 10-8 round.
Mm-hmm.
Two judges gave Brett Johns one of the rounds.
I don't know about that.
We'd have to take a look at the tape. Pedro Munoz, though, another one of those guys, looking pretty fucking good, man. 135, make a name for himself, beat another ranked guy. The last guy that Pedro Munoz lost to, John Dodson, and that was a split decision. That was pretty close.
There's no shame in that.
No shame at all. John Dodson is legit,
Yeah.
and it was a close decision. I remember watching that fight.
There was some interesting things in this fight. Pedro Munoz going with a lot of chokes. He knocked down Brett Johns, went immediately for the leg, went for the heel hook.
Yeah. It was a good, well-rounded game on Pedro Munoz's part, and I didn't know much about him before he came to the UFC. I just heard the name a bit, but I heard like a lot of hype. He was I want to say that this guy was training in Colorado with TJ Dillashaw and that group when they were still at Elevation Fight Team. I want to say he was over there. But a lot of hype that I heard from this guy. I never saw him in his fights, and then he came to the UFC. He's been in the UFC for a while now, and he's been doing well. Let's take a look at his record. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in the UFC and 2 losses. 1 no contest. Overturned.
PED situation.
Guillotine jerk for Munoz overturned. Tested positive for exogenous origin of testosterone. Wow, I had a hard time reading exogenous.
Which just means the testosterone came from somewhere besides his nuts, sir.
Yes.
Wherever testosterone comes from.
Wherever it comes from yams, bro. It comes from yams.
That's exogenous stuff comes from yams.
So you got that one overturned. So I mean, he's been doing pretty good in the UFC. He's got 2 losses, but he got a shit ton of fights in the UFC, man. Another one of those guys you can make an argument to go in and give him a tougher fight, some tougher competition down the line. Not that Brett Johns is in a walk in the park, because he's not. He's a tough motherfucker.
Like we're going to talk about earlier or later, 135 is kind of
it's open.
Yeah.
It's open right now, dude. Pedro Munoz coming in at number 9 in the UFC. Didn't move at all as far as the rankings go. Brett Johns drops from 14 to 15 because of the loss. But who do you give Pedro Munoz to? You got Aljamain Sterling in front.
I was going to say Aljamain just beat the Pikey.
True.
He wanted Dom. Dom is probably going to fight.
Dom
TJ.
is not fighting anyway, but TJ did.
I mean, Dodson hasn't fought in a while.
You could definitely do Dodson, but Pedro Munoz just lost to Dodson, split decision, so I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Aljo, I think that's probably the best fight to make. It's Aljo Sterling. Maybe you could go ahead and go John Lineker, or if Jimmy Rivera wants to, like, not necessarily a tune-up fight, but he just lost further down the ranking, I think that could be another good option.
Does Lineker have anything set up right now?
Lineker, not that I remember, man.
I don't think so.
Not that I remember. I think Lineker is free to go. But yeah, I mean, Pedro Munoz is good.
I think Lineker.
Wait,
isn't he fighting Rivera?
Rivera.
Yeah, I think he's fighting Rivera.
Who?
Lineker or Rivera?
Lineker? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. If you're going to make a match, that's the one.
John Lineker. Let's take a look who we've got next. Good old Wikipedia. I don't know why you talk. Brian Kelleher. Scheduled to face Jimmy Rivera on December 30th. Got injured. I don't see it. Let's take a look at his fighter profile on the UFC.com.
Yeah, if it's not on there.
Yeah, if I could get this fucking computer to move. There we go. It is not listed on there, man.
So that is if obviously if Dana or if anybody
Yeah.
of substance is listening, Lineker, Rivera.
That would be a fucking spectacular, right? And they did go back and forth on Twitter and whatnot, talking shit to each other a couple months back. I would not mind watching that fight. That's a good matchup. Good, solid fucking matchup. Let's move on in the card and get to what I thought was my favorite. I don't even know if it was my favorite, but it was fucking entertaining as hell.
Santos?
Bruh, you already know. Thiago Santos and a wild man called Kevin Holland. Good God, that guy. He's got some fucking balls.
Did you hear the history behind that dude in this fight? It was pretty
series?
awesome, yeah.
Are you talking about the Dana White interview?
Right. No, Dana White's post-fight.
Yeah. Talking about him. I guess, so he was on a Contender Series. I don't know if you knew that or not, but he was on a Contender Series. And he was on the show. He won his fight, but the entire time he was talking shit. And Dana White at the Contender Series was like, I'm not going to fucking sign that guy. This is like verbatim, right? I'm not going to fucking sign that guy. I don't want to deal with him, blah, blah, blah. Thiago Santos has his match with, I want to say, Volkan Ozdemir? I don't know. He had a match lined up that fell. No, that's a different weight class. He had a match lined up that fell through, right? So they go ahead and pull him, and they want to keep Thiago Santos in the card. They called everyone that won on the Contender Series at 185 and offered the fight. Everyone said no on 2 weeks' notice. And then Dana's like, you know what? Call the talker. Call the guy that I don't want on the fucking roster. Call the talker.
Call the loudmouth.
Call the loudmouth. They fucking call Kevin Holland up. Takes up the fight immediately. 2 weeks' notice against Thiago motherfucking Santos.
Yeah.
The man that is, I mean, probably the 185-pound champion of fucking violence.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, the tattoo represents his fucking style.
Yeah, just drop the fucking hammer on everyone. 100% offense. And man, it was a fucking fight. That's for sure. I don't know many people that would take the fight. He took the fight, and it was.
Well, let's talk about the fact that like what got him no contract is what he did in the fight.
Talking shit.
Yeah. And then that's what kind of made it fucking fun. Everyone in the audience was like talking about him. I was like laughing my ass.
At the same time, like he's getting hit in the face with elbows from Thiago Santos.
Yeah.
Like the ground, like he's playing an open guard.
Yeah.
Trying to throw hammer fists back up at him.
Throwing submissions too.
Throw some heat too.
Throwing some fucking submissions too.
It was just an odd, like the talking wasn't the thing that excited me the most. Just the odd grappling, I think it was the chances he was taking with all the power that's being rained down on him. You know?
I don't think it was necessarily the talking, but I think the confidence to do the talking and the confidence in the moves that he was kind of all that put together was just like, dude, this guy's fun. And on 2 weeks against Thiago motherfucking Santos.
Let's not take anything away from Santos, though. That dude generated so much power from the guard.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah. That was insane.
And he almost caught a submission too, but Thiago Santos ended up keeping his composure, kept the armbar. A purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Questionable purple belt. But a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Dude, his takedowns are fucking abysmal. Purple belt in jiu-jitsu, going up against an experienced brown belt. And he looked good in the submission game. Didn't look like he was worried or concerned. It was a good fucking fight. It was entertaining. That didn't get fight of the night?
No. Pikey versus Munoz.
Wow. I didn't look at the bonus.
No,
the main event.
Cueto and Henry and
Henry versus Johnson got fight of the night.
That did get the fight. That was pretty good too. You can't really argue about that one either. Good fight all around. I liked it. What do you do with Thiago Santos? Scary guy.
Well, supposedly the translator, although it's one of the better Brazilian translators, all of them are pretty good. I'll say that. I won't knock any of the translators.
The Brazilians are usually pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's like the other languages where it's kind of questionable.
But supposedly he didn't translate that. One of the things that Thiago Santos was saying, he's moving up to 205.
Oh, wow. I'm not again. Dude, he's fucking massive. He's one of those guys that you look at him at 85, at 185, and you're like, really? Like, what do you do?
There's a lot of people that see, like, man, 185 is like a tough division, and 205 is kind of clearing out, and then I get to eat a little bit.
Dude, so if you look at wonderful statistics came out this past week. California's just doing this thing where they're weighing in the fighters.
I didn't actually look at how big Santos was.
Surprisingly, I mean, like, it is big, but not that big. He came in, he weighed in at 185.5, weighed in the next day before the fight at 209.5. I would, if I'm looking at him, I would say, like, dude, that guy's got to be more than 209. Like, he's muscle upon muscle. Like, there's zero fucking fat on him. He looks enormous. And he was actually not the guy that came in the heaviest. Let's take a look, 12.6. Ricardo Lamas came in at 12.9% bigger than his actual weight, 13.2, 16.2. Man, there was a lot of big guys that gained a lot of fucking weight. But Thiago Santos going up to 205, I'm not against that at all. And he could right off the bat fight some names. Volkan Ozdemir, I mean, fucking.
I think Patrick Cummins would make sense. However,
Ooh,
I would.
No way. Man.
However,
that's the kind of fighter that he loses to, though. That's the problem.
But I just feel like that's what they're gonna do.
He needs like.
I would like to see him fight.
Okay, I got it right here.
Go ahead.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Sam Alvey.
Sam Alvey.
Sam Alvey.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That
would be
fight.
good. Okay, so real quick, is Sam Alvey? Don't look at anything. Is Sam? You're already looking at the rankings. God damn it. Is Sam
Ask
Alvey?
Mike then.
Is Sam Alvey ranked?
No.
It's number 15.
I was gonna say that's how 15 or unranked. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Who else you could put him with? That would be a spectacular match. It's been a completely kill the fucking
Shogun.
Hype. You'll kill the hype train. Tyson Pedro. Fucking kill the hype train. Put it into it.
Tyson Pedro is going for body lock, inside trip, taking him down, submitting him. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's exactly how it went with OSP, right? The exact same thing. They're the same type of fighter, by the way, Thiago Santos and fucking OSP.
You're saying that there's submissions named after Thiago Santos? Like,
You've never heard?
He's that prolific.
You've
on the
never
ground?
heard of the Thiago Santos bar?
Yeah, the I got submitted by Eric Spicely.
Eric Spicely. Oh fuck, that's terrible. Hey man, Eric Spicely looks like a nice guy, man. You can't hate him.
OSP is a good ass fighter, okay? Like
he's a good athlete. You
give him shit. Like
you can't listen. You obviously can't say shit about OSP because OSP is in the UFC, in the best promotion in the world, and he's like ranked in the top 10.
He's doing the damn thing, yeah.
Number 7, so he clearly doesn't suck. But I won't call him like a super technical fighter. I think he gets by a lot on athleticism.
Yeah.
Like a lot on that.
But is he not? I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't have holes, but his game is well rounded.
Who wins between Thiago Santos and OSP?
OSP.
That'd be fun to watch, though. It's a lot of fucking firepower coming on both ends.
That's
like that's the thing with it. Santos has got good striking, but like
yes,
he's got such a glaring hole.
The grappling is rudimentary.
Well, OSP really doesn't. I mean, he does dumb things in fights.
Ooh! I got another one. Okay. Anthony Smith, Thiago Santos.
That's too much.
Oh, they did. They did at 185. They did. God damn.
They just fought. Yeah.
Glover Teixeira. Dude, any one of these matchups would be pretty fun to watch. Okay, here's another good one. Up and coming Latino fighter from 205, Dominic Reyes. He's got 3 knockouts in the UFC. That'd be fucking fun.
But the thing is, usually when people move up a weight, they usually put them against someone that's lower ranked.
Dominic Reyes is crushing him.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, like with him, I feel like you've got a name at 185. You're ranked at 185, number 12. Go in and fucking make a splash in the shallow division.
Well, I'm saying it's not his choice. You know, the UFC is probably going to put him someone.
Give the man what he wants. He's got a giant fucking Thor's hammer tattooed on his chest. What are you gonna say? You gonna say no to that guy?
That's a good point.
That's like fucking saying no to Brock Lesnar. Like,
I'm
not gonna
fucking Brock Lesnar.
Sam Alvey's a good matchup.
I agree, Sam Alvey.
Maybe that's a good way to get him in the door and then move on from there. I didn't even pay attention. I had people over and I wasn't paying attention to that. But damn, that's pretty exciting news, actually. I'd like to hear that there's more new blood going to 205.
It didn't matter if you had people over or not. Like, it wasn't translated. You had to go on there.
Yeah, but I mean, I can listen to it in Portuguese, and usually I'm pretty good with that. Bruh. Come on now. I'm gonna get fucking comments and tweets and fucking Facebook messages in Portuguese and like, what the fuck is this? Don't know what I'm doing. What do you do with our guy? With our fucking new guy, loudmouth Kevin Holland? What are we gonna do with him? I mean, he's fun. Does he go? He looked really small.
I was gonna say he needs to bulk up a little bit.
Bulk up or go down. He says he doesn't want to cut. He says he does not cut.
Huge 170, like.
Yeah.
Although like Curtis, he'd be the kind of like a Curtis Melinder. He's a little bit bigger than Melinder, I think.
Came back at 193 the next day. That is nothing. 8 pounds. 8 pounds.
Yeah.
2-week notice, dude. He didn't cut any weight. Are you kidding me? He can make 170. I mean, yes, he would be huge like Curtis Melinder. I don't know, man. Give him any fight. Give him a fucking full camp. I feel like he'd be super entertaining. Anyone that tries a flying omoplata, dude, you are
I forgot that.
automatic fucking on my list right there. You
That's
are my
pretty badass.
You are my not a flying triangle, not a flying armbar, flying omoplata. Fucking absurd. Are you
like, this
kidding
has got
me?
a success rate of once in the UFC. I'm gonna add the flying element.
Just fucking, yeah, right. Oh my god. I'm excited to see him come back. Like I said, hopefully they give him a full camp. I'd be all about it. Give him like one of the Fight Pass prelim fights. I don't know. All right, moving up on the card, we're gonna go ahead and skip over the women's flyweight fight. Man, that fight was it was dragging on, man. I had a hard time keeping up with that one. Like it was one of those fights where I kind of zoned out. Like I tried to, but man, JJ Aldrich versus Polina Viana.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
That girl cute though.
Which one?
Not Aldridge.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Poliana Viana.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad. She's good. She's attractive for a fighter. That's for sure.
No.
But man, it's okay. I was falling asleep, but I got woken up by Hanato Moicano versus Cub Swanson. Holy fuck. Man, the odds were 100% accurate.
This is why, like, before when I was like, man, like, Vegas, you got to know what Vegas is telling you.
Yeah.
Vegas is telling us that y'all are fucking stupid. Cubs washed, and this dude Moicano is coming up.
But that's the thing. I don't think Cubs washed because he beat all the guys that are not top 5.
I kind of agree with that, but it was too good of a bet to not bet.
Yeah. What was he at?
Excuse me.
Plus 325?
Minus 300.
Minus 300, but I think Cubby was plus 3.
He was like plus 325.
That's a solid for
yeah,
Cub Swanson.
That's a great bet.
Cub
Even
Swanson,
though he lost, that's a great bet.
Yeah, because I mean, he's always got that X factor. I'm gonna pull some wild shit out of my ass type of fucking situation going on. And the mustache game was strong.
Yeah,
you got to give him that.
Yeah,
bro.
that was good.
The mustache game. Good stuff. I saw a tweet somewhere floating around that his mustache. So they were doing his mustache says, "Can I get your driver's license?" While his tattoos say, "Can you please hide this shit? The cops are coming." Super accurate. I cannot remember who fucking tweeted that out, but it was a fucking super accurate tweet. I loved it. Anyway, my phone's blowing up.
On the mentions of the tweets, but somebody was saying, like, you know, DC always says, "Grab a high crouch, run the pipe." That's like somebody was like, "That's how I got pregnant."
Wow. What is going on? My fucking phone's blowing up. Sorry, guys.
Dominic always says, "Go for the underhooks." DC always yells, "Run the pipe!
Run the pipe! Run the pipe!" But yeah, man, Hanato Moicano looked good. He looked really fucking good, crisp. Striking was great.
Oddly enough, he called out T City, like.
Yeah, well, because if you remember the fight, I mean, if you watch the fight, I think Hanato Moicano was winning the fight, and then.
But like, that's what you do when you lose a decision. You're winning and you lose it, but when you get choked the fuck out, we know who fucking won. There's no judges.
Look at this fucking guy. Oh my god!
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was a decision,
throughout
I understand,
the entire
you
fight,
got choked the fuck out. Like,
throughout the entire fight, Moicano was winning the fight.
I understand.
And then at the end of the third round,
he got
T City fucking pulled out a victory from the jaws of defeat. I think that's his whole inspiration. Do I think they're gonna give him that fight? Absolutely not. Not gonna fucking happen. Moicano, exciting fighter, but this does come into play. Doesn't speak English.
I mean, we need some Brazilian on Brazilian crime.
Probably need some Brazilian on Brazilian crime.
Some Jose Aldo.
Oh man, that would be good, but bad. I mean, like, I don't want to watch that. I mean, I feel like Jose would win, but still, like, that gets me nervous. That gets me super nervous. So you think Jose and Moicano's a good matchup?
Yep.
What you got on that, Dan?
You can't throw him the Jose right away. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? He's fine. He's fine. Ortega. He's fine. Jeremy Stevens. He's fought Cub Swanson. Like,
Moicano's only had, I think, a total of 4 fights in the UFC.
Yeah, he's fought all the top guys except
take a
for
look.
Jose Aldo.
Comes into the UFC. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights. Into the UFC, fights someone with way too many letters in his name. Then he fights Jeremy Stevens. Okay, beats Jeremy Stevens. Loses to Brian Ortega. Beats Calvin Kattar, who's a tough motherfucker.
He's ranked.
And then beats Cub Swanson. I'm sorry, but like Moicano did not get any fucking gimme fights at all coming to the UFC. At all. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you could go ahead and continue with the tough fights. If we look at the featherweight rankings, Moicano is, let's see where Moicano's at.
I mean, what, like throw him on Korean Superboy or something like that, or
Where is Moicano? Is he not ranked?
he's ranked. Are you thinking featherweight?
Yeah, man. Let's see. Oh, he's number 4. There you go. I was looking down here and between 7 and 15. He's at number fucking 4. He does not have very many people in front of him. He's got Frankie Edgar, Jose Aldo, Brian Ortega, and Max Holloway. Good God. Like, and just below him, Chad Mendes. There you go. Chad Mendes. That's the fucking fight, man. Chad Mendes is back. Comes in. Chad Mendes wants a big ranked name. I mean, Moicano's there. He's ready for some fucking...
It's going to be a big height difference right
I was
there.
gonna say one's tall and skinny, the other one's short and
yeah.
Stocky, yeah.
And Chad Mendes looked like Chad Mendes in his last fight. I think he looked a little soft. Not throwing any accusations around, but he looked good. He looked good. He looked like the same old Chad Mendes. Nothing changed as far as the performance goes. I think that would be an excellent matchup to fucking make. No ifs, ands, or buts. UFC, send us a paycheck. Send us the percentage down the way. You can make it out to Street Grappler too, please and thank you. What do you do with Cubby Swanson? Like, it's tough. I mean, big name, exciting fighter. Do you stay in that position where, like, go ahead and just give me, like, up-and-comers? Because that's what they've been using them for the past, I don't know how many fights. Or, I mean, do you go down and just have fun fights? Do you move up to 155? Do you...
Well,
I think I think he's good at 145. I don't think he needs to go up.
The size-wise, he fits perfectly there.
Yeah.
But the issue is that since he's been in that division for so long, he's got a lot of fights against a lot of the guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you definitely could just throw him up against, a Zabit or a
Rodriguez,
like a Pantera or a
Rodriguez would make sense.
yeah, somebody like
Loser of Rodriguez versus Zabit
or winner.
Winner, really?
Well,
The
winner would
loser's going to be unranked.
right. Winner would make more sense because they're 14 and
The
15.
loser would be unranked.
Yeah, but Cub Swanson's coming off of how many losses?
But he got
3
bumped down to
losses.
7. Yeah.
3 losses back to back. You can't do that.
3?
Yeah.
You mean back to back to back?
Yeah, back to back to back. So Brian Ortega, Frankie Edgar, and Renato Moicano. Like, you got to give him a loser of somewhere, or maybe give him somewhere way down, like an unranked guy even. Like, here's the thing, like Cub Swanson, I don't think we should just throw him out to the fucking dogs like that.
Yeah, I agree.
One, it hurts my heart.
Yes.
It hurts my heart. Number 1. Number 2, man, like, God, get the guy a fucking break. It hurts my heart. Fuck, man. If we're looking at the rankings, I think the loser of Yair and Zabit makes sense. Maybe even Darren Elkins. Fuck. No?
I mean,
I was thinking Darren Elkins. That makes sense.
That's a close matchup.
Stylistically, that's not bad for Cub.
Yeah, and it's not bad for Darren either.
Yeah,
like, it's not a terrible fight. And here's the thing. We're not going to see, Cub Swanson get murdered. Marked.
It's for some reason. I mean, I like what both you said, but for some reason, it just doesn't get me going. It's not.
He wants to see blood, dude. What do you got against Cub? Why do you hate him so much?
Come on, man.
Was it the mustache?
Is
it the mustache?
Well, I mean, if you can't tell difference between Asian fighters and Latino fighters,
His name is Cub Swanson. That's pretty, like, American.
Come on, Mike.
You gotta like that guy a little bit.
Yeah,
you can't hate
a little
him.
bit.
I'm gonna buy.
You're both ganging up on me now. It's not working.
Oh man, I'm gonna buy a MAGA hat.
White power.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
Wow. What is
it?
Clankston Bixby? Is that what the character is? Jeez. Yeah, I mean, Renato Moicano looked good. I'm excited to see him come back. He looked solid as heck. So many potential matchups with him. Let's get to the co-main, guys. First of all, before we get started and break this down,
here we go.
Yeah.
who did you think won the fight? Straight up.
Henry.
Henry Cejudo.
According to the UFC point system, Henry won the fight.
So when Bruce Buffer called it, you were not surprised?
I mean, while we were watching it, did I not say it was going to be a split?
Yeah.
Which means split. It could go
Two judges
either
to
way.
one.
Right, but I wouldn't have been surprised either way. But I thought Henry won personally.
What you got, Mike?
I would think to win a belt, you would have to win by, heavier blows or more blows. Robbie Lawler versus Carlos Condit. Robbie had the heavier blows. For Whitaker versus Romero, Whitaker had more blows.
I thought a win is a win.
DJ versus Henry. If you look at all the stat, he didn't have more landed shots. He had control on the ground.
So you're factoring.
Hold on. No,
he's not done with his point.
We can go over the fight metrics and look at those numbers.
CompuStrike.
We can CompuStrike the fuck out of this all you want.
But you're factoring the judge's bias towards the champion.
No. I'm saying normally there's a thing you do to win the fight. You're saying this guy had more power. This guy had more strikes.
I need you to speak with all of your anger.
He out-wrestled him. Controlled the fights.
Okay. But
why?
Okay, let's stop right there. Who won?
DJ easily. 49-46.
Wow.
Go check it out. A lot of websites, all websites, 49-46.
Hey, I'm going to reference two of the most important media sources when it comes to mixed martial arts. Number one, MMA Fighting had him winning.
The one side I found.
Okay. Number two,
Street Grappler 2
podcast. Fucking Ruben Vera had that shit fucking called. Just throwing that out there, bro. Just throwing it out there. Listen, it was a close fight. But as it was going along, first round, you gave it to DJ. I think everyone gives it to DJ, right? The foot, the striking. I could have even, to be honest, I was like, that could have gone to Henry, even with the foot. Because it was.
I would give one to DJ.
Okay, so one to DJ. Number two,
Henry for sure.
Number three, DJ. Number four, Henry.
That's the only round he won.
The only.
Yep.
Number five, even Henry secured the takedown.
Type in Henry Cejudo DJ media or
Mike. I just find it interesting that Henry is ethnic and you're
so what. There's no melanin in DJ.
Oh fuck. So Henry Cejudo, Demetrius Johnson's 2. What do you want? Odds?
No. A media breakdown or results breakdown or
media breakdown. Let's take
I guarantee you at least 60 to 70% of the media gave it to DJ.
I don't. Oh, here we go. Scorecard. Let's take a quick look and see what Mike is talking about. Ooh, judges. Oh, this is the judges' score. So let's take a look at what the judges scored it. Okay, so we've got Ron McCarthy, 10-9, and we're going to go to DJ, round 1. Round 2, 9-10, Cejudo. 10-9, DJ. 9-10, Cejudo. 9-10, Cejudo. So 2, 3, 2, 4, and 5.
We all know what the judges scored it.
Man, all the judges scored it the exact same, man.
Oh, I mean, God, they know what an armbar is too,
bro. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
So Ruben takes these contrarian stances just to piss me off.
Listen, it's part of the reason. No, here's the thing. I'll take the fucking stance of the winner first and foremost before the fight's announced, and then if I know it bothers you, then I fucking stick to it. All right. There's what it comes down to. It was a good fucking fight, regardless. Was it not entertaining?
It was entertaining. Here's a question. Do you think Henry going up a class to fight the champ was warranted? Because you have to keep in mind, this was a split decision win where a lot of people thought DJ won.
Okay, so DJ, how many times
fucking admits it finally? God.
It was close. It was close.
Most people said that DJ won it.
It was close.
I said a lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot can mean 3 or more.
A lot of people that don't know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
Okay, so it was close. How many times defenses? 9 defenses? 11?
So, did he get outstrike DJ?
It looked like it, man.
Certain rounds. Certain rounds.
It looked like it. Hey, listen. It
Okay,
was
the only strikes DJ landed were like leg kicks.
I was just so like mesmerized by the karate movement plus the takedowns. It was just
You
too
mean,
much.
like, you didn't land any body kicks either?
Shut up, Mike.
Hey man,
Goddamn.
hey, that inside leg trip looked really good. I'm just saying. And the ground and pound, vicious ground and pound.
There was none.
It was.
I personally think they need an immediate rematch.
It was almost like
personally.
Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson level ground and pound.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised they didn't stop it in the first fucking takedown.
Mike is gonna kill somebody.
I'm shocked. I was like appalled. But what referee was that?
Mike
This
is
is what
so
Ruben
pissed
does.
right
Can I
now.
send a letter to California State Athletic Commission to go ahead and petition and not have that referee ever in there
I
again?
wish the people could see
Well, that they can
detailed
actually.
Mike's expression.
No, this is Ruben's game. This is what he does.
Okay,
He
so
doesn't actually believe this.
I do. I think regardless of the situation, whoever you thought won, right? Hence, who would have took the belt? 10. How many title defenses? 9 or 10?
11.
11 title defenses for DJ. Absurd. If there ever was to be an immediate rematch, this is the
Absolutely.
fucking case.
Absolutely.
I was gonna
11
say, well,
title.
can you name a title fight where it was closer in the
None.
and the
For DJ?
the non-champion one?
No,
See,
Okay,
man,
look, here we go. Here we go. Here we
You're
go.
factoring in the
GSP. I'm just saying, GSP.
that was a robbery. GSP versus Johnny Hendricks?
Mm-hmm.
Robbery.
You have Robbie versus Carlos.
Warranted.
I'm not saying there's bias in it. I'm saying, like, out of all the fights I've ever seen, like, this is the last fight that warranted the champion being dethroned.
Well,
Romero beat Whitaker.
What do you
that
want?
didn't happen.
listen. Latin America, bro. We need a champion, man. Latino America, los mexicanos.
He can't even speak Spanish.
Bro,
He
Henry
can't-
Cejudo, fluent. Way better Spanish than Cain Velasquez. 100%
Okay,
accurate,
Cain
too.
Velasquez, I'm thinking of.
Okay, yeah, Cain is got terrible Spanish. Henry Cejudo, okay, all joking aside, okay, DJ deserves a rematch. Can we agree on that?
agreed.
I think we can agree on that,
Absolutely.
right?
Agreed.
I know, you're upset.
God,
Can we
Mike
agree on
looks
that?
so pissed. Jesus Christ. This is like worse than when he had to buy us beer and lost his wallet.
I
This
just
is
like
up
a
there.
flashback.
This is up there. But yes, I think the rematch is warranted. I don't think Cejudo has any right to go ahead and start saying, "Hey, I'm going to move up in weight." Blah blah blah. I don't think that's the case. Can he? Physically, I think he'll be very competitive at 135.
Yeah, agreed.
He's gigantic for 125.
I mean, he'll be able to put them in side control and drop them. What was he? Was it elbows or I don't remember.
No.
Was
In
it-
this
what was
case,
it-
in this
what
case,
was he- what
we
was-
call
when he got
those
side control, what was
we
it?
call them hellbows.
Oh, he did hit him with
Hellbows, like with an H because they're so hellacious. Hellbows.
Ruben.
Because normally the compy strikes off when he's doing so much ground and pound, but it's not like he won.
Dude, they
compy
just
strike
couldn't
too.
even keep up with the numbers.
Okay,
Is what it was.
okay.
Did
Ruben,
they have a keyboard?
if you didn't have a black belt, Mike would be beating your ass right now.
I'm not mad at Ruben. I just
so
think it's
mad.
ridiculous.
Okay, but listen, I think it's good for the division though. It's going to bring a lot more hype. I mean, I don't think there's ever been a time where going into the 5th round we were not sure was going to happen. Like there was tension. I know you're saying what you want to say as far as but you got to think about the referees too, or the judges rather. Like this could go the other way. You didn't for 1 second think that.
I thought when I sent you a message, I sent it after the 3rd round because I saw 3 rounds. I'm like, he won. He won 3 fucking rounds.
You thought he won round
1,
2.
2, and 3. Like watch it again.
No.
He didn't.
There you go.
We should have watched it with Gunther.
Okay, just like I said, like I'm not the only one. Sure Dog, MMA Mania, Bloody Elbow. Look at the scores.
But
Right
are
now,
they
go to
are
right
they
now.
Street Grappler 2?
Do they have a painted Sakuraba jumping over and stomping down on Hoist Gracie to their left? Don't think so, bro.
Yep.
They probably had one to the right, above them, and below them. Okay.
I think it was a great fight. I think this is a good rivalry. I think DJ needed something like this. I think he needed something to kind of really get the juices flowing. Maybe he was not motivated coming in. I know he injured his foot during the fight. I know there was like a lot of things. I'm excited for this. I think it was a good matchup. I think it's gonna get better actually because DJ's gonna come in better. And sure as hell, Cejudo's been training for 5 fucking years. That's it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I mean, it will be better next time. He will land some punches on the ground, maybe.
Mike, will you at least agree they deserve a rematch? There should be. a rematch.
I mean, yeah.
Did you like the fight? Was it entertaining compared to all of other
For
DJs?
25 minutes, it was fun, and then 27 minutes, and it was I'm calling him Ruben, and if he disagrees with me, I'm getting fucking pissed.
Minute 27 in the fight, so that's after Bruce Buffer calls the.
No, that's after the fight, and then 2 minutes. So then you find out that
Oh my god.
yeah,
It was a good fight. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I'm pumped to see what happens with the division. Latin America, I think this is a good chance for the UFC to go ahead and pull the Latin American audience in too. Because again, he's fluent in Spanish. He's born.
I thought Ponzinibbio was your bra.
Bro, no, like
the pie?
Mexicans. Like I think he can pull in the Mexicans.
You were saying Ponzinibbio was holding down all of Latin America for you guys.
Because he speaks Spanish and he speaks Portuguese fluently, and he's not a bad looking guy. I'm saying like Henry Cejudo's missing that one aspect, the looks, but he can talk. He can fucking talk. He's got a mouth on him. I think this is the guy. I think this is the guy. This is what Kane was supposed to be.
You didn't see him on the Ultimate Fighter, did you?
Who? Kane or Ponzinibbio?
Cejudo.
What about him?
He was a bum.
What do you mean? Oh my god.
He wasn't the coolest guy. That's
So
Thank
much
you.
hate.
Somebody who actually
and
watched
here's
it.
the other thing.
Somebody who actually watched it
Henry
was such a douchebag on that show.
Henry is of what Latino
Mexican.
He has unfortunate Asian hair, meaning it
Dude,
just poofs right up.
Dude, he does have Asian hair.
And for the people, that's why I wear a beanie every podcast, because I take a shower right after jiu-jitsu here. If I didn't wear a hat, I'd look like Henry Cejudo, except for
he
uglier.
has, like, if you put some glasses on him and maybe give him some like tonal skin cream that'll change his complexion a little bit. Asian accountant, 100%.
Yeah, squinting his eyes a little bit.
Fucking Rob from accounting. That's who
Underwriter.
that is right there. Robert Chang from accounting. Good God, you are right about the Asian hair. I didn't even fucking put it together, but he's
Super
got
Asian
that.
hair.
Funny too, because in Embedded, he fucking got a haircut before the fucking fight. Didn't make a difference. Didn't make a
So
difference
what
at all.
Dan was trying to say is that his hair fucking sucks, and on Ultimate Fighter, he was annoying as fuck.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
so much rage.
Sorry he's not white, Mike. Let's move on.
So much rage. So for those of you that are watching, I'm gonna go up and toss up the only picture that matters right now. I'm gonna toss a picture of Henry Cejudo holding the gold belt around his shoulder, over his shoulder, held up by his team, his championship-winning team, while they all wear this Henry Cejudo fight with 11 doves floating in the background. The 11 doves representing DJ's
You have
11
way
defenses.
too much fun trolling Mike. you just
Look at
just
him
have
stare at that
way
picture.
too much fun.
I don't see no doves. Where's the
Oh,
doves
the doves
at?
are right here, bro. These are doves.
Oh,
Those are doves.
Some people are really upset that dude's white glasses. Did you know, like, some people were
that dude
real
always,
upset.
that dude always wears those.
Yeah, he wears white glasses and he's got a skull in the middle of them. How fucking cool is that guy? Main event time. Cody Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw. Holy shit. Like, let's talk about both these fucking fights. Henry Cejudo and DJ, entertaining. 5 rounds. Tension throughout the fight, right? TJ and Cody, fucking entertaining. 1 round.
All right, I have to
man.
give you some credit, Ruben. Ruben called, not only he did call Henry winning, and he said TJ and Cody's fight is going to be entertaining, kind of like DJ versus Henry, except for it's going to be 1 round.
Yep. Dude.
Excuse me.
Holy shit, that fight was good. And if you watch the fight, I mean, I watched it, I don't know, 6, 7 times. Look at Mike's fucking eyes. He's so.
I want to go back and talk about that.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
We're moving on.
Man, it was such a good fight, but you could tell TJ had Cody's number. Like,
Yeah.
the game plan was perfect.
Yep.
And when you hear him talk about it, like, we knew the hands were gonna drop. We knew he's gonna throw the right hand and drop his hand as he throws the hand, and we're waiting for the counter. That we're gonna counter the counter puncher. And if you watch the fight, the sequence where he actually clips him with his right hand, you could see him hit him 3 fucking times. Cody throws the right hand. TJ slips, throws the right hand too. Boom. 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 3 times
It
back
looks
to
like
back.
it looks like it's on a loop.
Dude, it did look
It
like
looks
like
like
a
it's on
GIF.
I think this is
I've seen that what you're talking about. Yeah, it looks like it's a
It
GIF.
looked like a
GIF?
GIF. Like a what?
Like a
Mike?
GIF.
No, I can piss people off too. It looks like a GIF, motherfucker.
GIF.
Okay, so I think this is one of those
Which
cases
one-
where TJ just
He's got his number.
well, he just showed higher fight IQ.
Oh,
plain and simple.
absolutely.
He had a better game plan. He implemented better. I think Cody was still fighting emotionally. You could tell by the non-glove touch.
Well, he did
Yeah.
the he did the
Better
same
execution.
thing where
Yeah,
he got
Cody-
in, came in.
Cody was too
brawl.
desperate to knock him out. Whereas
Yeah.
TJ was just picking him apart until we could knock him out.
But here's the thing, too. I mean, Cody, I don't think there's anything to worry about with Cody. He's young.
Yeah.
He's, what, 25?
Oh, so cute.
Dude, very cute. Very cute. Dresses, a little crazy with the dresses, with the dress up, but it's okay. He can pull it off. But anyway, he's young, man. I think he can come back, no problem. Yeah. People are talking about his chin. I think TJ just hits really fucking hard. He knocks out a lot of
Not hard, accurate.
Very accurate, but he does hit hard too. Like I feel like
that's fair.
I feel like Cody can take a punch, maybe not Cody's punch or TJ's punch, excuse me, but he could take a punch, and I don't think he has to worry about anything as far as his chin being suspect. I think he just needs to take like a year off, sit on that paycheck he just got, relax for a little bit, come back, reinvent himself, work on the things that are hurting.
Maybe I see the points you're making, but also at the same time, let's do some MMA math.
Because we all know that works.
TJ leaves it to Dominic.
Yes.
Cody beats Dominic. Cody's
Decisively.
number one hole.
Decisively, too.
Number one hole, some people might say, is his chin. What does Dominic have? None of. Power. So Dominic can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
can't use that huge hole that Cody has with the power.
I think a thing that Dominic also lacks in a little bit is speed, and that's something that Cody has. Head and shoulders above everyone
Cody
else.
is fast. I say a little bit faster than TJ, and it's still doesn't count.
But head and shoulders above everyone else.
Yeah,
and he's incredibly fucking fast. It's going to be interesting how 135 plays out. With TJ winning that fight, I mean, there's options for him. You got Marlon Moraes. You got Dominic Cruz that he can fight. I mean, if you would like, you could even go with Rafael Assunção. I don't think that's going to happen, but you could do that fight as well. I mean, there's a lot of matchups for him. Cody Garbrandt, I don't think he's lacking in options either. Cody Garbrandt's 25 years old, weighed in at 135, but the day after weighed the exact same as DJ did, Demetrius Johnson did, the second day, which I think is a very interesting fact. If we look at the numbers, just pull them up real quick. Cody Garbrandt weighed in at 134.7.
142?
And then weighed 142 the next day.
Wow.
DJ weighed in 125 on Friday, weighed 142. 142 on Saturday. Cody can make 125s.
Yeah. Well, there was that picture of DJ making 125.
Oh, you made 125 before?
No, like he had a
practice cut?
Yeah, he was standing on a scale and took a picture.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not hard to believe that that's something that can happen for Cody. I think they should keep 135 as is. Have Cody go down. Have Cody fight one time, maybe two times, then fight for the belt. I think that would be really entertaining. I think that would bring excitement back to 125. Right? I mean, that's what they need. I know Henry just won, but I think that's what they need. I think that'd be great.
You know who I want to see TJ fight? The most underrated bantamweight in the division.
Who?
My boy John Lineker.
They fought already.
Oh, scratch that.
TJ won, I think, unanimous
decision,
decision, 30-27.
Well, yeah, TJ would win, but
took him down. That is the one time that he used nothing but wrestling, and he actually in that fight, very impressive. He went, he took the back, put one hook in, went for a rolling calf slicer.
Ooh,
it was actually really cool. You see that? Ooh. Really cool sequence. Dude got jiu-jitsu too, man. He's not scared to use it. John Lineker was not tapping.
He could probably pull off that twister.
He probably could. I wouldn't doubt it. Listen, I'm excited. 135 and 125 has got a lot of things going on. I don't think TJ's got a lack of options. Neither does Cody Garbrandt. Any last closing statements on the 135-pound title fight that we just had? We're not going back to 125. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
We're good. We good.
Bellator MMA announced their welterweight Grand Prix matchups on their new network, DAZN.
What was I saying about Bellator?
DAZN?
About a month ago, month and a half.
I don't remember what we were saying.
I was fucking done with Bellator. If Daly wasn't fighting MVP,
you fucking threw the microphone.
They
down
heard
violently.
They fucking heard.
They heard you,
came.
And it fucking happened. Listen,
they actually made the right matchups. You get rid of John Fitch with fucking Rory.
Lauren Larkin, sub him in there. Lauren Larkin.
No, you got Fitch on your card. You get rid of him with Rory.
Yes.
Bam, just like that. We don't need you, Fitch. we got Rory.
Jesus.
Just give him a bye.
You throw in the fight that everybody wants to see.
Daly and MVP.
Daly and MVP. And then you have the actually very good fight. It's a rematch. Khrushchev and Lima, right?
Rubber match.
Yeah.
Trilogy. This is a trilogy match.
So
that fight right there,
yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say which one I'm most excited about, but that's way up there because Khrushchev is fucking legit, and Douglas Lima is fucking legit. Almost beat Rory McDonald. Man, so many good matchups. The only one that's kind of interesting, that's kind of maybe flying on the radar, Ed Ruth and Neiman Gracie. Neiman Gracie's got obviously an incredible jiu-jitsu pedigree.
Ed Ruth is, I want to say he's straight wrestling, but he's got a lot of wrestling background.
NCAA 3-time national
But he's been knocking motherfuckers out, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So
yeah. There's a video of him also. If you guys get a chance, Flow Grappling did a little highlight of him wrestling or doing jiu-jitsu at the World Championships at the blue belt level, which is fucking bullshit. Okay, yeah. Bullshit. 3-time national champion in your blue belt. Fuck out of here. All right, that's fucking dumb. Sandbagging for sure. But the highlight video is hilarious because he's just fucking grabbing people and just literally. Here, I'm going to grab you and throw you like a child. Walk to the side. Throw you down. Like, just nonstop. It's just him fucking clowning on fools. The worst part about all this is, like, someone beat him in the finals. Like, I want to say he threw the fucking match.
He's really a blue belt?
Yeah.
You think I could take him?
100%, dude. Yeah. You guys are basically the same way.
You probably take his back, have the rear naked in, and then...
Lockdown, old school sweep, take the side control. He turns over, take his back hooks in. Done.
That's right.
Done. All right, so what matchup? I mean, we kind of touched on it a little bit. What matchup are you most excited about as far as this tournament goes? The first round.
MVP and Daly.
MVP. That's it. What about you?
You can't beat that one. Come on.
I think for me, it's a tie. Douglas Lima Khrushchev versus Daly and MVP. I think they're both going to be exciting. Who wins? Who wins?
The thing is that Rory is fighting not only this, but he's fighting the silent weirdo Gegard.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, too. They're kind of weird and
they're both weird.
Yeah.
One's more of like a murderer. The other guy's just like weird. I'm gonna fuck you up type guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know which one you're talking about. Like,
they could both.
Which one's which? Like,
probably you're right.
But I love them both. I do love them both. Rory's got a tough road ahead of him, and he didn't have a blowout win against Lima. So do you think if he fought Lima again? Wait. So let's pretend like the fight they had was in the tournament.
Okay.
How many months does Rory need to recover from that?
Ooh, good question. Because that leg was torn up. Low calf kicks all day. Hey, real quick, low calf kicks. Holy fuck!
That's a tournament ender right there.
That is crazy. Yeah. Like we saw it in the championship, the 125-pound championship fight. Made a big difference. A lot of MMA fights are fucking. That's a fucking thing now, and it's like causing problems. Crazy. I don't know, man. If that happened in a first-round tournament, they would probably have to pull Rory out. Alternate would have to go in. It's crazy, but it's probably the way it would have had to go. I'm thinking Khrushchev takes this next fight. I'm gonna go with Paul Daly takes this one. Ed Ruth takes it, and then Rory McDonald takes it.
Well, you're taking some upsets.
MVP is going to destroy.
You think Daly's going to be a favorite?
I think Daly's going to get rocked, and then when MVP comes in for the kill, he's going to get hit with a left hook and he's going to go to sleep.
Wow, that's very specific, sir.
Yep. And I'm very excited about that.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a weird call-out for somebody who's a counter-striker.
I'm telling you, bro.
So the counter-striker is going to charge in?
MVP is going to rock Daly, and he's going to think that he's going to have him hurt. He's going to go in for the kill.
Did you not see this fight he had with this Rickles guy?
I'm just telling you, bro.
I mean, there was a no
Paul Daly is on another level with left-hand power.
But you saw the Rickles fight.
Yes. He wasn't there.
Like,
yeah, I know every time.
Rickles was hurt, and he just walked away because there's no pressure from MVP. Like, he literally, that's what he did, walked away from the fight.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now. I'm calling it. Hey, man, Nostradamus is what I am, all right? Relax. Hey, listen, you should have put some money down on the fucking bets and put some money down on Cejudo. You should have listened to me, bro.
I would have given that money back or given it to charity or something.
Don't deserve the fucking money. It's a good
actually, that's something I've done before. Machida versus Shogun. I picked Machida.
Oh, the first one?
The
Machida
yeah,
won?
I gave my money back to the dude I bet.
Wow.
We were friends, but at the same time, like,
you know what I would have done?
I don't like them that dirty money.
Hey, what's your
Fuck that dirty money?
What's your favorite food? Like, what's your all-time favorite food?
Ice cream.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
I would have bought like 5 sundaes with the money you fucking bet me, and then eat them all in front of you, not giving you one single bite. That's what I would have fucking done with that money.
You think you can buy 5 sundaes and I won't?
I will inhale them. I will force myself, and I will fucking bite your hand if you try to reach for my fucking sundaes. Oh man. Okay. Point is, Bellator making some shit happen. I'm fucking excited. They're making all the right moves. The only thing I don't like about these recent movements is this DAZN network thing. I don't know what it is, but I think I have to pay $5 a month for it. I don't know about.
I thought I heard that it's on regular cable.
No, the whole tournament is on DAZN. DAZN or DAZN?
What's it up? Something P.
Paramount. Nope. The entire tournament. Hey man, there's a little. I'll put the poster up for you just for shits and giggles. Bellator MMA Welterweight World Grand Prix streaming live exclusively on DAZN. DAZN? What is it? I don't know what it is, but I think it's gonna cost me $5 a month. And you know what? I'm stupid enough to fucking pay for it. That's the worst part.
$5 ain't nothing for that black belt money.
I wish I had black belt money. I have like poor man's black belt money. What are you talking about? I have black belt money from a failing gym. Black belt money. Not to say that my gym is failing. I'm just using that as an example. Dan, when are you gonna go to jiu-jitsu on Saturday? Fuck. Yeah, right. It's a very nice fucking
very
line.
nice gym.
Fuck. What was the last thing we were gonna talk about before we headed out of here?
Cajun
Johnson, the Raging Cajun. So we were talking about this. When did you fight? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? I don't even remember.
Very recently, yeah. It's 2 weeks ago, I think.
Very recently.
I think it was on the box card.
Islam Makhachev was his guy. Dagestani guy. And I was telling you guys, I'm like, dude, he's doing all the wrong things, talking shit, ruffling feathers, goes and fake shake hands with Dana White. He's gonna get himself cut. Well, doesn't get cut, but he gets matched up with another fucking Dagestani that's gonna wrestle fuck him into.
I heard they were trying. If Paulo Costa was available, they were gonna throw him in there with him.
With Paulo Costa?
I'm joking.
With the way things are going, I wouldn't fucking doubt it, dude.
You've seen like in the movies, like where it's like a spy thriller or whatever, and like the spy's like getting caught, and he's trying to like get that like cyanide pill in the back of his teeth. He's trying to like bite it. That's Cajun Johnson. Like,
oh my god!
And then they bring out the little fucking like a little tweezer thing, or like the clamp things, and put them on the guy's balls or his ears and like electrocute him. Like, we're not gonna kill you. We're gonna torture you.
Do you guys see Casino Royale?
Yeah.
You know that scene where he's like sitting in the chair and his balls are hanging out underneath the chair? And
I'm like into that shit. I was like super turned on.
Wow. Fucking terrible.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Mike's like, no, that's not terrible. I'm all about that shit. No, man, not all about that.
That's kind of like fighting a Dagestani, yeah.
Yeah. Well, point is, they're not firing him because, you know, they're not going to want to get that lawsuit thrown at them. But they're basically firing him.
They're torturing him.
They're making it a situation to where like, he's going to get enough losses to where the cut is justified.
Who are they having him fight?
Hustam Kabilov, which is another Dagestani that throws people.
In Russia.
Yeah, he's the one guy that got a knockout via suplexes in the UFC.
Oh yeah, the suplex guy. Yeah.
And that's not his only knockout via suplex. He's got a second knockout outside of UFC. Belly to belly suplex, drops the guy on his fucking face, makes the guy scorpion, and knocks him out. If you get a chance, guys, M1 Global fight, take a look. Rustam Kabilov suplex KO, spectacular finish. Very random that I fucking have that in my fucking internal database, but yes. Point is, Cajun's gonna go away very, very soon after this fight. UFC Moscow is when that's matched up, or when that matchup is set to go on. Man, great fights this past weekend. I loved them. Mike's pissed. Also something else that I love. Real quick though, before we go, Mrs. Bauman, can I just fucking Mrs. and Mr. Bauman, shout out to them for the fucking bench.
I saw that felt
Dude,
so soft.
Oh my god,
That felt great.
Your parents are so
Yeah, that
fucking
was great.
talented. Not only can they make good looking babies,
Yeah.
but they can also fucking craft up a storm. Good God, I owe you. I'm gonna have Ivory make a bunt
for
cake
them,
of some
yeah.
sort. I don't know. I'll
Very
figure it out, but I'm gonna send a care package over you guys. I'm gonna send you the Street Grappler 2 product catalog because we have so many over your way. But goddamn, that thing was so good.
Damn, Ruben, give his parents a free month at Queen City.
Oh, 3 months.
City.
You know what? Lifetime membership to you guys at Queen City Grappling. You guys can use it up as much as you want. Spectacular. I'm gonna throw up pictures on the Facebook later on the Facebook. But anyway, anything else from you guys as far as the fights go? From anything, Mike?
I'm just holding it back. Yeah, there's things, but yeah, I'm not holding it back.
Dan, you got anything?
No.
For Mike, for Dan, I'm Ruben. This is Street Grappler 2, guys. We're out of here. Peace.